Welcome to Rove Know How. Today we are going to learn how to design a billboard for a pizza company in Photoshop. Now let's get started. Open up Photoshop. So come here on File, go to New, come here, put your inches, then come on the width and put 4, then come on the height and put 7 and click Create. So this is where we're going to design our billboard for our pizza company. So to start with, we'll need a pizza logo for that company. So let's call that company Rove Pizza. So let's design the logo quickly. So we shall come here and create a new layer. Come here and choose the elliptical marker tool. We come here, draw a circle. I'm holding shift to get a perfect circle. Then I'll come here, I choose a red color. Then I'll use my brush to paint it, or you can use Alt backspace to fill it automatically. So this is it. So I'll duplicate it, Ctrl J, I get a copy. I'll select everything. I come here on opacity, I reduce the opacity so that I can see through. So I'll bring this, I'll reduce its size like this, then I bring it here. Okay, now this is on top, the one that I've reduced the size. So I'll come, Control click, I click here to make it a selection out of it. Then I go to this down one, then I press delete on my keyboard. So after deleting, I'll come on this one, I select it, I delete it also. So I have this one, I'll bring back its opacity. Then I'll come, I get this, the pen tool. I come here, I draw like this, I click there, I come, I click here, then I join, I make selection, then I come, I'm on this layer, the upper one, then I'll press Ctrl Shift J to make a cut. So I've made this cut. So I'll come on this cut, I come under it, I create a new layer, then I get my pen tool, I come click here, then I drag here, then I come here, wait, I come here, then I come here, then I pass it inside, then I join, then I make selection. I can give it a brown color. I get my brush, I paint. We are just making a simple logo that we are going to use. So I'll select this and this, I join, I press Ctrl E to merge, then I bring this here. So we're making a logo of our pizza. So I come here, I select this red color, or I can select black, then I click here and I write Rove. Let me make it be capital, everything capital. So Rove. Or I can make it small, Rove Pizza. Then I'll duplicate, Ctrl J, then I type pizza. Just a simple logo that we are going to use. So I'll bring it here, I select it, I come here, I pick this color so that I give it that color. You can choose any font you want, but our aim today is not to design a logo. Our aim is to design the billboard for a pizza company. Let's do this quick. All right, let's use this. So I'll join everything, I'll select everything and Ctrl E to join. So this is the logo we are going to use for our pizza company. So let's design our billboard. So I'll reduce the logo, I'll first put it there. So I'm going to import some images of the pizza. So I'll come on my desktop, I have some images here. I'll import this image into Photoshop. I'll drag it here, then I bring it here. So I'll make it big. Then I'll bring the company logo up here. Let me put it on top. Yeah, Rove Pizza. So I'll rotate this one a little bit. Now let's add in some color. So I'll choose the colors from the pizza itself. So you can see the pizza has green, has some yellow, some red, and some orange colors. So I'll come here, I picked this tomato color. Then I come here, I create a new layer. Then I get the pen tool. This is the pen tool. So I'll come, I click here. Then I come here, I click, I hold and drag. Then I alt click here. Then I come here, I hold and drag to make that curve. Then I alt click here. Then I come here, I hold and drag. Then I alt click, then I come here, then I come this side and join. I make selection. So I'll use alt backspace to fill it. So if you want it to be unique, so you can put in some gradient fill. So I'll come here, I make sure the downer color is this red color. Then the upper color, I can choose a lighter color from our tomato. Then I come here on this layer, I control click to bring back the other selection that we had done. So I get the gradient tool, I choose this first one, then I draw my gradient like this to put in some gradient to make it stylish, so that it doesn't have only one color. So that's it. Now we are going to get our text tool. We put here white color, then come and type here. We type the best pizza. The best pizza. So we need this to be seen by someone from first. So we are going to get a font that can be clearly seen. So I'll use Montserrat. You can use any font of your choice. Yeah, I'll use this one. I come here, I enter. Now because pizza it's what we are advertising, so I'll duplicate this font. Because pizza is what we're advertising, I'm going to make it bigger. So I'm trying to separate these words. So we have the best pizza. So I'll get this, I reduce its size, I scale it. Yeah, I can make it here, the best pizza. I increase it, sorry. I'll select everything. This, let me select it for me. I'll select this, hold shift and select this. Then I click here, then I scale the best pizza. Then I drag it here. Let me center it. Okay, so now we are going to import some more pizza. So we shall import all these 4 types. We drag them in. You can drag them here, it's okay. You press enter until they all come in. So I'll select everything. So you select the first one, press shift and click on the last one so that you can select everything, and I will scale. Then I bring them here. So I'll separate them. Okay, so we are going to come on this background, our background layer. So we come and pick a color from this pizza, this brown color. Okay, then here we can leave white. Then we come get our gradient tool. We go to this second one, the radio one. Then click here where our logo is, then drag to get that gradient. Or you can drag from here anywhere that you see, but remember our logo, we want it to be seen, so I'll drag from there. That's okay. Now I'm going to add in some word. I'll click on this word. I'll duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J. This one, Control, this one, the best. Ctrl J to make a copy. I'll drag it. Then I'll type in, "We've got you covered." Got you covered. Or we can say, "We've got it all." We've got it all. So we shall come, press T, come here, we put it into regular. Yeah, we can change its color, double click it, we give it this yellow. Yeah, we scale it a bit. Now we are going to come here and create a new layer, an empty layer. Then we get our pen tool. We are going to create a sun, so some rays. So we shall click here, we come here, click, then come here, then connect here again, then make selection. Okay, so we will fill it with white, so we shall come here, put white, then press Alt backspace, or you can use the brush tool and shade. So this is what we have, this layer. It's going to act as if it's our sun, so we shall rotate it like this. We want it to come from there. We duplicate it, Ctrl J, we get a copy and rotate it. So you can do this until, let me do it first. I'll duplicate again, I rotate, duplicate again, I rotate. I'm pressing Ctrl J to duplicate. I come on this one, duplicate, I rotate, press Ctrl J, duplicate, I rotate. So then I'll select everything. I'm pressing Shift. Then I'll press Ctrl E to merge to make it one. So it's now one. Now I'll drag it down below this layer, so it's down. Then I'll reduce its opacity. Okay. Now what we are going to add is, we bring in some words. You can type in maybe the types of pizza that exist in the world. So I'll bring those words. I'll get this one. I'll Ctrl J to duplicate. I'll double click and paste. These are types. I already had them typed somewhere. So I'll reduce their size. So I'll bring here, so you can see we have Chicago, we have Chicago style, we have brick oven pizza, many. So just type any. So comma, comma, You can just type them. Me, I had them already typed somewhere. I just copied and imported them here. So I'll do like this. Let me do this quickly. So I'll give them a white color. I center them. So to center them, so I'll bring them here. Those are the types they have. So then I'll get this. I'll click this and duplicate. I bring it here. Book or call now. I'll type call now. Call now or order now. We can say order. Order now. We put a number plus 256 756 796 458. So we bring it here. We can give it a yellow color. I'm double clicking it to highlight it, or you can come on the text tool. You bring it here until the icon changes, then you click and drag, then you click and copy the color you want. I want this yellow one here. Yeah, so it's there. Order now. So let's come on this pizza word. We click it. We come here on FX and we add a stroke. So we shall click here and give the stroke a brownish color from our pizza. Let's see green. No, let's see red. Yeah, red is okay. That dark red, it's not bad. So we shall double click it. We give it a yellow color. Then the word best, I'll reduce it a bit. Oh, there were two. I'll delete one. So I'll double click, I'll reduce it a bit, the best pizza. Then I'll click this layer, this one. I come on FX, I stroke it. I stroke it with the white color. I'll reduce its size. Let's stroke it with the yellow color instead. This same color here. We press OK. So we select these pizzas and this word and drag them up a bit. Give them some space. Then this one here. So I'll get this pizza. I'll duplicate it, Ctrl J. This one. I can scale it a bit. I bring one here. I can bring it up here instead. Then I come on our background layer. I create a new layer. Then I get this pen tool. I come here. I draw another curve here. You click here and hold and pull until you get that curve. You alt click, then come and join. Make selection. I want to bring in a color that brings in some contrast. So I'll pick this color, this dark color from this pizza. Let me pick this one. I'll press OK. So I come, I fill it there. But I want it on top of this. So I'll drag these ones down. Yeah. Just for contrast. Then we get this piece of ours. We can add in a shadow under it. We shall come on this layer, create a new layer, then get the pen tool. We come and click here. We draw a curve like this for our shadow. You don't have to be perfect. We make selection. So we give it a black color. I've pressed D. You see here, if there are many colors, let me say there's already green and red. If I want to change it to black and white, I just press D on my keyboard. Then X can switch it. X can switch. So I want black, so I'll paste black here for our shadow. Then I'll reduce its opacity. Then I'll go on filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Then I pull this until I get the blur I want. Yeah, that's okay. I press OK. So our pizza looks as if it's on top of that background. Now we can add in some little images into our background to make it more colorful. I can duplicate this pizza, this one. Let me duplicate it, Ctrl J. I'll change it into black and white. I'll press Ctrl U. This will come. I pull the U and the saturation, so I make it black and white. So I'll bring it here. I make sure it's above this layer. Then I'll reduce its opacity so that it's in the background, like around 20%. Then I'll duplicate it again. I reduce, also bring it here. So I think that's enough. Then we go back to our pizza word. This pizza, remember we are advertising for pizza, so we have to make the viewer excited to buy this pizza. So we shall come back to this word. We go on FX and we go on gradient overlay, so that we can have this gradient. So we shall come here, we pick this yellow color, then come here, we pick this, we click here, and we pick this. Let me see how red will work, how green works. No, so we shall click here. Let me delete this. So we shall click here. Let's choose, yeah, a brown one. Let me see the red one. No, we go with brown. We press OK. So experiment with any color that suits you. Now that our pizza gradient is from a lighter brown to a dark brown, so we shall change the stroke. Remember we had given it a red dark stroke. Now it's not visible, so we'll double click on the stroke. We change it to a color that will make our word visible. So we make it, let me pick here a color. Yeah, this dark, very dark brown will work. So we shall reduce its size to like 5. We press OK. Now we click on this pizza and duplicate, Ctrl J. Now we have them here. We have this one and this one. There are two. One is on top of the other. So this is the copy we've done. So we shall go to the original one. We click it. We double click its stroke and make it white. Then we increase it. Let's make it 10. Okay. So that's what we have. Now we are almost getting done. So we shall click this one, the one on top. We will right click here and and convert to smart object. So we have converted it to smart object. Then we'll right click and rasterize layer to make it like any other layer. Then we will get our elliptical marker tool. We come and draw a circle above here like this. Make sure that circle passes in the middle of these letters. Then you will press Ctrl M, then increase, put in some highlight, we increase it here. So this is the effect we have done. That's the effect that we've been doing. So I think we are good to go. Now we are going to take our billboard design to our mockup. Let me import the mockup. I already have it here. We are going to put it here. So I'll come on our design. I'll go to layer, flatten image, so it becomes one. You can see now the layers that have disappeared. So I'll click and drag where it's going to go. Then I'll come, I put it there. So I'll come here, I press Ctrl, I click, Ctrl click and drag to make it fit where I want it to fit. Then I'll Ctrl click and drag. Then I'll Ctrl click and drag. So that's, then I'll press enter. So that's our pizza billboard that we have designed today. Hope you've learned something. Thank you for following. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting tutorials. It's been Rove Know How. Until next time, see you. Bye bye.